Hey everybody, this is Daniel, and I'm here to do a quick podcast today on my last article that we did recently on my website called Kamala and Coach Should Run It Back. So, in the article, I just lay down a few things. It's a short article. Most of my articles are, and you can see them on my website, dhspeller.com. But anyway, I'm here to talk about the article just briefly to add a few additional voices. In the article, I briefly mentioned how I thought that um, Kamala and Coach should run it back because I don't think any of the people that's on the MAGA side, including Trump and all of his Republican friends, learned not a damn thing since the last election other than they can cheat. And all of the voters, I want them to understand the shit that they put themselves in along with the rest of America. So instead of like you would a little child that don't want to eat his peas but wants cookies and candy and all that bullshit, instead of giving it to him because he's spoiled, I want you to wait until they hungry. And when they get hungry, you put them same peas right back in front of them and make them eat that because that's what they need. And so all of this cuddling and all of this other stuff that Democrats are trying to do to coerce and to try to get the Republican MAGA to come and vote for them, cut that bullshit out because they ain't gonna vote for you ever. Okay? So you need to grow a pair. Talking to you, Chuck Schumer, talking to all you other people, even what's his name? Jeffries. Talking to you too, Jeffries. Stop acting like you don't know how to talk like you talk when you're behind the scenes. Talk like you talk when you got that energy towards progressives, when you think they're going to steal your seat. So now you're going to go out there and jab them behind their back with a knife and try to get people to vote against them. Come with that same energy against the Republicans and against Trump. That's what you need to do. Because we progressives, we're going to be all right. Because it's only 30% Democrats or roughly the same amount of Republicans, right? The majority of the people are either independent thinking or don't want to be associated with a party at all. So progressives should take that as a hint that you don't need to try to team up with them scaredy Democrats out there, and better yet, make them come to support what you're trying to do. That's the shift that needs to happen. Okay, so I want Kamala to come forward. I want Coach to come on back out, get your message together, and stop listening to them people that don't know what the American people actually want or need, and do your thing. If you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose regardless. That's what I want the actual. That's what I want politicians to realize. If you're going to lose, you are going to lose. So instead of being cowardly and all this other stuff, please come forward with your real, authentic self. I think Kamala, personally, I think she did a good job during the elections. Few things I don't like that the Democratic Party as a whole always does during primaries and always does during the election cycle is like when they have their convention, they don't want to let people speak that they think might upset the apple cart just a little bit. But they're gonna come in and beg those same people for their vote later on down the line. There was no reason that the person that wanted to speak out against what was going on in Palestine, you should have let her have the floor. If you such an open door policy type of a party, why are you scared? You should have open elections with ranked choice voting. If the people want you all, then they'll vote for you. If they don't want you, they're gonna let you know that too. So I am always in. It ain't all that I'm in. I'm confused as to why y'all keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, not realizing that y'all ain't really what we want. and people gonna continue to stay home. They're gonna continue to duck y'all because you beg for money, number one, too much. If you put that same energy that you put into begging for $5 here, sending people out emails, if you put that same energy into telling people what you're going to do for them and actually showing that you are putting forth effort, you would need money. People will vote for you just because they believed in your message. So the money is basically a red herring because you're only gonna get one vote for each person anyway. Just like I'm on YouTube now or whatever, you could do the same thing. You could run a YouTube channel damn near for free if you had the right message. You could basically just get up there when the reporters come and stick the microphone in your face. Representative, what do you think about this? I laid it all out on my YouTube channel and I also laid it out on my website. Go there and check it out and see what I stand for. Because I don't think you're going to actually report really what it is that I'm wanting to tell to the people. So I want them to go to the website. Boom, you got a 2-for-1. Then you're causing the press to actually go to the site to see what you have to say. And you're getting the listeners and the actual people that you're trying to reach to also go to your site to see what you have to say. And then you can have a link there if you're trying to ask for $1 or $2 or whatever it is. Or if you have a YouTube channel, you can see how many people want to join to go forth with your efforts. But all this roundabout stuff that you're doing, please stop. Please stop babying these people that think that they owning you every chance that they get. They are ignorant. They don't know what they're doing, but they're the first people in line to try to get a social security check for sure. They're the first person in line to try to get that food. I got to get that because I got fired. I got to get out there and get it. I don't know what Trump doing, but I'm sure he's doing it good for us. Shut the fool. That's gonna come later in the day. That's gonna come later in the day. It's too early for me to be doing all that right now, but I just dropped in to tell you guys to go and read the article. It's a short article. Like I said, it's basically laying out my little 2 cents on why I think Coach and Kamala should run it back. Because them Republicans and their MAGA people ain't learned nothing. All those people that thought they were smart and voting for women's right and for Trump, stupid, stupid ass move. Because now you got plenty of Trump, but you still didn't get your right. All those people that's gonna be deported, thinking, if I vote for Trump, maybe he'll like me. But I'm gonna still try to get him to not deport me. Get your ass on the bus and go ahead on and get, because you did that to yourself. Okay, you got a free trip back to somewhere that you've probably never been. Consider it a vacation. Try again. Yes, we are tired. I am tired. You want to know what black folks doing? We trying to figure out where not to spend our money. That's what we're doing, because we're gonna hit them in the pocketbook this time. So we're trying to figure out where not to spend our money and where to spend our money with. And at the same time, we're putting out messages like this on an individual level because apparently the elected officials ain't got the balls to do what they're supposed to. And thank you all for listening.